Alright, hey, welcome to MTG Cardz and Review. My name is Chris, and thanks for hanging out here. As you know, we're going to probably zoom out just a bit, not in. Okay. Now, where is... Oh, I thought that was a shadow. Turns out that's just the playmat. Okay, so right. So we're working our way to our 100 subscriber giveaway. Reason why I mentioned that though is because that started with the mail day video, which you guys will see here, which I also showed that basically this is one of the things that I got for my birthday though. I'm gonna open this up though. So basically JumpStart, Dominaria, United though. It was basically like I said, I got it for a price that I was willing to pay for what basically it is. Not what the original price that came out with it was. I do expect that you will probably continue to see, if I can actually get it open, that this basically will continue to be basically these will continue to be sold off as a fire sale at times though, as people try to basically recover there. So, but on the other hand, we're gonna have some fun with it, just basically because we can. And depending on what we find, we'll see how we do. And of course, we may add to that pile there. Now, I do know, I really don't know about much as to what's spec'd in here though. I do know that it would be nice to find a couple of things though that would use things. So we're going to have ready to charge. Okay. Now what we're going to do, just basically to really see what's in here, is we're going to open up each of these packs and then put them aside though. Now what I'm of course looking forward to is the actual 2022 JumpStart, which comes in December though. And we're gonna get totally ruthless that my birthday was the 7th of November though, and as a result though, and that's the reason why I was so glad I had stuff already filmed and ready to go, is that for my 49th birthday I got basically a form of, well, I'll just say that I got shingles though. It's a form of chicken pox though. That was not what I wanted for my birthday. I have been recovering Coalition Corpse. Or, yeah, Coalition Corpse though. Okay. Well, so far, at least our packs have all been, well, granted I've only opened 4 though. I think this is 18, yeah, so, what was I going to say? So, I've started to monster territory, mend, at this point though. I've been actually filling better most days though than I did in the beginning. Still having some side effects though, and basically from my understanding that's probably going to continue for a while, and at least it has started to be less pronounced. Ready to attack. That basically is that that's basically what we're dealing with here though. And so, as such, tomorrow I am going to be heading back to work though. Monster Territory, second grouping of that. Yeah, heading back to the office tomorrow though, Sunday, and then that's and we're basically on our way to basically the end of the year, ready to attack. So duplicates 2 now, because I will be, because this is the, what is today? Today's like the 12th or 13th of November? I think it's the 12th, because Sunday's the 13th. Totally merciless. So that basically means we're about halfway through November though. Unfortunately, I had to use Arcane Mischief. I had to use I had to use probably most of my remaining time that I had, that I was planning to use basically in the week between Christmas Day and New Year's Day, to basically deal with Coalition Legion, okay, to deal with basically my deal with what I got. So as such though, that means that my planned like vacation time that I had planned to take between Christmas Day and New Year's Day just got tossed out though. Beast territory. But you know, I am disappointed that I had to do that. At the same time, I do recognize that not everybody has that option though either though, so I'm not complaining. Just that, you know, when you take days off though, or you generally, especially if it's vacation time, you generally would like to be able to use it. Coalition Legion. Okay. And actually enjoy it though, if you're taking days off. Feel like, hey, we're gonna give you a day off, but you can't do anything because basically you can't go anywhere. Beast territory. Speaking of which, apparently we have basically a alert or a watch out that we might see some of that white snow here in the morning. Ready to charge. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we've got 3 packs left, and at least I will say that so far, while we've had I would say at least some duplication, totally ruthless. Okay. And 2 left though, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we've doubled up on. Now, don't know if that basically means that they're basically entirely duplicates though, which is very well possible. But at least from the general standpoint though, with the last 2, we got Mischief. Okay. Final pack. And we'll see what we get here. Coalition Corpse. Okay. Alright, so we did get doubles of some. Well, of many. In fact, out of those 18, we got all but 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different options. And we got only 2 that were unique though. The rest were doubled up though. But at least from that standpoint, we only doubled up on them. We didn't triple. So, you know. Alright, so let's see. Arcane Mischief. We're gonna, now that we've got that, we're gonna go ahead and zoom in here. And basically, I'm gonna go ahead and see what's in these. Haunting Figment. Okay, so I probably am just going to just basically roll through these. Now, Dijon of the Fountain. Okay, Dijani. What I will be doing is looking at these to see if any of these cards could be useful in my decks, though. Dog deck, for example. So we got Cosmic Epiphany and Valdarian Mind Singer, and then we've got lands and more lands, and then we got a basically one of those and a couple of foil ones. Okay, so 265, 266, 67, and then you start back over. So 265 is the only unique one there, or at least not a duplicate one. So we'll see how that plays out, though. So we're gonna put that up there. You guys can't see. We're gonna grab the next one. We're gonna put that there. So that was 265. The rest duplicated. So we're gonna see how that plays, though, for the rest. Okay. That lane over there. You guys will see this as I grab these. You know what? In fact, let's go ahead and we're gonna jump. We're gonna go to the Mystical Mischief, since it's blue, and see what we find there. And we're gonna put the rares up there. Only drawback of zooming in here is that basically space. There's the Tolarian Terror. Great card if you could get it out. Cosmic Epiphany. Defiler of Dreams. Okay, so there's 265 though. $66, $67, another $65, $66. There's our full art lands, $67 in foil, and we come around. Okay, so I'm going to say that the land is generally going to be basically pretty much the same. That there's not anything that's going to be special though between the lands, and it looks like from the deck build out though, for the decks though, Cosmic Epiphany. Okay, so there is a difference there. So Cosmic Epiphany was the same though. Between the three though, Defiler of Dreams was different though, and so is the Sphinx of Clear Skies, which is a mythic. So that was the first mythic that we pulled. And then our lands, full art. Okay. Well, upside down card. Still a foil and for land. Okay. Alright, so we will continue to track our progress here though as well. Totally merciless. Human Knights, Phyrexian Human, Phyrexian Vivisector. Singer Connoisseur, okay. So, Vampire. Battle Rage. Pilferer. Tyrannical Pit Lord for the first rare. So now that actually we know, we're going to go ahead and put that mythic there. We'll put that there. Another rare. Defiler of Flesh for Phyrexian Horror. And then we come to our lands. Okay. Alright. So, now, what do we want to do? Yeah, okay. So, let's go ahead and roll with that. And we'll move on to basically Totally Ruthless. And keep them with the black. Cult Conscript. Phyrexian, yep, okay. So definitely Gibbering Barricade. There's our Connoisseur again. Bone Splinters. Cut Down. Tyrannical Pit Lord. Barades. Arisen Nightmare. Okay, so that was different than, well, of course it was different from the standpoint that the other one was a different subject matter anyway. And then Swamp. That's okay. So I would include Totally Ruthless again. I was going to say I would include the land though, but nothing unique about those other than the, you know, these over here. Let's cut down, Battle Rage Blessing, Braid's Frightful Return. Okay, so we get a rare, another Tyrannic Pit Lord. That's the third one. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and include that into our 100 subscriber. The Raven Man. So our next one, Swamps and Swamp. Okay, and so we're gonna. All right, so that's going. That's in our 100 subscriber pack. And I tell you what we're going to do, we're going to include a set of basically the lands as well though. Okay, so let's just grab the green here, right here though. Monster Territory. Throw the cards down. We got a Wall, Lizard. Oh, Cat Warrior. Nishoba Brawler. That could be added to the dog cat deck since dog. Magrath Centenary. Territory Maru. Yavamaya Soldier. So the other thing that I'm working or looking at is basically adding a basically doing a tree folk deck as well though. Slimefoot Survivor or Survey, Bite Down. We got a Briar Hydra, Plant Hydra. Then Herd Migration. Okay, well that's different though. Wooded Ridgeline, I mean Radiant Grove, Haunted Mire, Tangled Islet. Okay, well that's different though. And then we got our forest that we're going to put into the 100 pack subscriber giveaway. Okay. So next, on to the next. I expect that basically this is going to be essentially the same at this point there, with the exception being the rares. So we got a rare, we got our Hydra, and we've got another rare. We got the Defiler of Vigor, Phyrexian Worm. Okay. And then basically same, basically land configuration there. Okay. Alright. Oh. That was the monster territory. Now we're going to go to beast territory. Deathgloom Gardener, right. Tree Folk, Memento, Beast, Mosshead Ancient, Tree Folk. I just remembered the cat dog deck is not including green because it was one color that basically that I didn't find any green dogs in. So, alright, Plant Hydra, Briar Hydra. We're going to toss that in for that 100 subscriber. There's a Silverback Elder for our second mythic. And that's over there. Green, green, green. Okay. Beast territory again. So this should all be pretty much identical. The only thing that should be different then is when we get to the rare slots. Okay, so rare. Yep, another Hydra. And this time a rare Lana War Loam Speaker Elf Druid. Okay. Good. Okay, so that was odd. Okay. Alright. Right, so. Basically brings us to our. Oh, there we go. I'm going to add one of those. The Cosmic Epiphany. Alright, now red or white? Let's just do white. Okay, so Coalition Corpse. Drawbridge, Resolute Reinforcements. Oh yes, I'm doing an orc deck, and ogre deck potentially, if I decide to separate them. And then also working on the angel deck. So pretty much going to be doing more or less a Sarah Redeemer for our first rare. Ooh, and Sarah Paragon as well for a mythic. Okay. That came up fast. Now, the Sarah Paragon, I think, is flying. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land from your graveyard or cast a permanent spell with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. If you do, it gains when this permanent is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, exile it and you gain 2 life. That's a great angel card for a deck. Okay, so here's our lands, and one for the 100 subscriber. That over there. Okay, so let's see what we do here then. So that's only a, hold on here. I'm going to do a little adjustment here. I want to basically put those, and we'll put them over here, top of the 100 subscriber, and then lay that out too. So we've only hit 3 mythics so far. Definitely hit a good couple of good mythics there. The Silverback Elder and the Sarah Paragon. Not sure about the Sphinx. Not sure if I would consider building a Sphinx tribal deck either. Sarah Redeemer. Okay, so that is the same. Angel Soldier. And Defiler of Faith for our second rare. And then that, and that is our land. Okay. Alright, so Coalition Legion is going to be our next grouping. Cleric, Knights, Orc Knight, Griffin. Okay, so another Sarah Redeemer, and then another rare. So we're going to add that over there. Anointed Peacekeeper. And then lands. Okay. Yep, that goes over there. Coalition Legion, second round. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Prayers of Binding. Join forces. Untap up to 2 target creatures. They each get +2/+2 until end of turn. Add that there. Talk Love, Song of Night and Day. Sarah Redeemer again for the rare. Another rare. Valiant Veteran, Core Soldier. Other soldiers you can go get ++1. Exile the Valiant Veteran from your graveyard. Put +1/+1 counter on each soldier you control. For the cost of 5 doing that. But only a 2-drop for the 2/2, and your other soldiers get control though, or get control. They get +1/+1. Well, that could be a great soldier deck commander, or at least a good option to have. Okay. Alright, so yep, this is basically, we'll recap that 100 subscriber pile when we're done. Ready to charge. Electrostatic Infantry. Dwarf Wizard. Yep, ape deck. I'm working on that though. Dragon deck. Might do a Minotaur deck though. Phyrexian Kavu. Ooh! Ragefire Hellkite. Or, yeah. Dragon. 5/3. Oop, I guess I missed one. The Defiler of Instinct was a Phyrexian Kavu, which was a rare, okay. And then also the Dragon being the rare. And there's our Mountain. There is our 100 subscriber giveaway Mountain. Ready to charge. So we know that this should be pretty similar. Oh, Dragon Whelp, forgot about that. I'm gonna add that there. Jaya's Firenado. Fierce Bellow. Okay, we got Keldon Flame Sage is our rare. And another rare is the Ragefire Hellkite. Dragon. Flying. Whenever Ragefire or Hellkite attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, Ragefire Hellkite gains double strike until end of turn. At 5/3 could be a worthy opportunity. Okay. Alright. Well, anyway. That leaves just one basically stack here. They're ready to attack. So let's see. Maybe I'll do a Phoenix deck. I know I'm doing a Goblin deck. Goblin Picker. So 2/2 for a 2-drop. Basically tap a rare, tap the card, the Goblin, discard a card, draw a card. Alright. And there's a Kavu. There's another Dragon Whelp. Berserker. Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike deals 3 damage to any target for 2-drop. And Radalis Firebrands. And there is another Ragefire Hell. So we're going to include that there. That over there. And okay. So we are down to the tail end here. Dragon Whelp. Berserker. Is that Lightning Strike? Twin Tornado. Okay. Squee! Dubious Monarch. Goblin. Another rare. Another Ragefire Hellkite. Okay. Well. So. Only. Yeah. I mean. Some useful cards I will say that is there though. Again, we'll go back over what basically I'm adding to that 100 subscriber pack that we'll be giving away though once we get to 100 subscribers. Ragefire Hellkite, Dragon Whelp, and then of course basically land. So one of each of the lands, join forces, Sarah Redeemer, and then we got the Cosmic Epiphany, the Briar Hydra, Tyrannical Pit Lord, and Flying Trample. As Tyrannical Pit Lord enters the battlefield, choose another creature you control. That the chosen creature gets +3/+3 and has flying. Oh, so basically, so when you get, this is 6-drop though, but when you get this creature out though, you get your Pit Lord out, then you get to choose another creature that gets +3/+3. So that could be, you know, whatever you choose though. But it keeps the +3/+3 in flying as long as the Pit Lord is out. When the Pit Lord leaves the battlefield, you got to sacrifice the chosen creature. So kind of just a little catch there though, but you know, could be quite useful though. So we're going to add that to our 100 subscriber pile, and we'll continue to add to that, to the 100 subscriber pile, as we get toward that goal. And then once we get there, we'll randomly give it away. The only thing that I will ask it for, and I will basically do, is one thing. That is that if you are selected, though, I will win, and I'll make this announcement again, but when you are selected, unless I already have your contact information though, you will need to reach out to me with that information though, and basically reach out to me in a reasonable amount of time though. Like, I will give you, you know, something like probably basically probably 2 weeks though. If I haven't heard from someone in 2 weeks though, then I'll assume that you did not want the 100 subscriber giveaway, and so I will then choose someone else though. We'll do something like that though. But yeah, if you basically want to make sure that you get that 100 subscriber giveaway, then you got to be subscribed. Your subscriber information has to be public. And the other thing that you can do to help yourself is basically email me and say 100 subscriber giveaway with your address, and that way I will already have it and be able to get that out when we get there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Appreciate you hanging out though. This video, along with the mail day video, will be going up here sooner than later. Actually sooner. I'm going to go ahead and pause what I was doing though, so that I can get these out and loaded. You guys have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.